Welcome back to the Android tutorials and part 9 of how to convert any website into a professional Android app using WebView in Android Studio for free. So let's get started with our part 9, how to add the downloadable things. So by when user click on the downloadable items from our website, it will get automatically downloaded and stored in the internal storage, and instead of moving to the web browser. So let's get started. To use this functionality, we need to implement one library, and that library name is this. You can check it out from the here. So here it is, and we have to add the right external storage permission in our manifest file. So by that Dexter library we can add the things into our internal storage of our users. So first of all, write webview dot set downloadable download listener. Then we have to write new of download listener. So by this method we will get one method out of it. Then we have to write some code in it. So write Dexter dot with activity, then write main activity dot this. Then we have to write dot with permission. So this is the structure of the Dexter library. We have to follow that. If we are not following that, then we may get some error. So write manifest dot permission dot write external storage. Then we have to write with listeners, and till yet we had not created any listener, so we are going to write new of permission listeners. Then it will automatically create these three methods, and here we have to write check. And in this method, third method, we have to write token sorry permission token dot continue permission request. So our third method is completed. Now in what if permission is denied, so here we have to write a toast that permission denied, allow please, or you can use the intent to the direct settings button, settings. So write permission denied, allow from settings to save. Instead of saying this toast to your user, you can also use that intent to the activity settings. So in this video we are not going to do this. Now we have to add our download manager in our on permission granted. So write download manager dot request. Here we are going to request new of downloadable manager, and here we have to pass our URI dot praise our URI of our URL. So this is created. Then we have to close this. So here it will generate an error for you. Here we have to make it final, so error will be gone. Then we have to write request dot set mimi type. So request dot set mimi type to mimi type. This is came from here, you can see it, which is our fourth parameter. Then we are going to close it and write one string for our cookies, so we can get the cookie. So write string cookie is equal to cookie manager dot get instance dot get cookie. Then we have to pass our URL. So all things will be automatically given. We have to just type it. Don't remember this code. It is so simple to learn and Android development. Just subscribe this channel to learn more about Android development. Now we have to write request dot add request header. Here we are going to write our cookie. So this is for our cookie, and pass cookies as a string which we had created here. Then close this tag. Again write request dot set request header. Sorry, set not add request header. And then again write our user agent. So user agent. Then here we have to pass our user agent, as you see here this string. So user agent. Now it is converting all our strings into final automatically. So we don't have to worry about it also. Then we are going to set our description so user can see what are downloading. So request dot set description, it should be in the string format. So we are writing downloading file, please wait. After add semicolon to all the lines which we are writing. So downloading process is some more long, so follow this tutorial. So now we are going to add our title. So request dot set title. So in our title we are going to write URL util dot guess file name. Here we have to write the 3 parameters. So our first parameter will be URL itself. Our second parameter will be our, let me check, this content deposition. You can see this type of string here. So content disposition and then mimi type that you can see from here. So mimi type. Then close that, and after that we have to request scan media by scanner. So request dot scan, allow scanning by media scanner. So by this method our all downloadable things will be scanned. Now we are going to add the notification to our application. So write request dot set notification visibility, and here we are going to pass visibility to, first of all we have to write download manager dot request dot visibility notify on completed. So this is done. First let me check we had written true or false. So this is true. Then we have to write some more code in it. So we are going to write then destination to our request. So request dot set destination in external public directory. So this is the benefit of our Dexter library. We can write in the internal storage. So where we have to store this material. So you can write environment dot. So if you are saving pictures, then create folder in pictures, and you can use this of many things. But in this video Android tutorial, we are going to use this downloads. So in download directory, we are going to write what should be our file name. So file name will be url util dot guess file name, and as we had written these things, we have to write it again. So url, then content disposition, and then mimi type. Then to solve the error, add semicolon to that. Then we are going to write download manager. So here our request is done. Now download manager is equal to download manager casting will be done. So download manager, then write get system services, then write our download service. So we got our download service, and then we are going to enqueue. So download manager dot enqueue request. So we had requested it, then add semicolon, and here we done. Here we done the backend work. Now to show the user that the material is downloading, you can create a new toast and say downloading started. So this was our code to convert a downloadable things into an internal storage. So by this code we had downloaded all the materials. Now we are going to run our Android app in our device. So you can see that our Android Studio has started the Gradle build running, and I don't think Fiverr.com has any downloading functionality. So we may not get chance to test it. So you can check out by adding some another method as per your choice. So you can add any downloadable website which allow you to download the material from it and save into your application. So I am just running this code, and here we are going to remove this extra code, and let me revise you what we had done in this Android tutorial, so we may got our final idea. So first of all, we had added the Dexter library to our build.gradle file. You will find the link in the description of this Dexter library. Then we had not done anything in our activity main. We had created it in previous videos. We had added the swipe view in our previous video. So now we had added the write external storage permission from this manifest file, and now navigating to the activity main, here we had created the things like webview.set download listener. So when webview has any downloadable item, then we had created new click listener on it. Then we had created the Dexter library. We had added the Dexter library, and on start method requires this some type of parameter. So first parameter is string URL, user agent, content disposition, mimi type, and content length. Then we had added our permission to it. So we had added the context this main activity dot this, then we had loaded with it with permission and listener. So here we had not created any listener yet, so we had added that new of permission listener. So this will generate automatically three methods. So in our last method we had recreating the permission token, and here we added check method to check. So this was our structure of our Dexter library, and here we had make one toast. If user disallow the permission, then the toast message will be shown. And now we on if what if the permission is granted. So when if permission is granted, then we are going to work some backend on it. So we had created download manager request. So we had created new request and pass the URI of our URL. I hope you are understanding my language. So then we had created set mimitype to mimitype. These all are the things which is auto generated. So now we have to write string cookie is equal to cookie manager get instance dot get cookie URL. Then we had added request header to two times, first for our cookie and second for our user agent. So in first we have created cookie and given the cookie as our second parameter, and in second add request handler we had created that user agent. After that we have to set the description. So here is a downloading spelling mistakes, please ignore it. Then we are going to write set title to our notification. So when notification is generated, this will show up here. So here we had written guest file name, and it requires three parameters. First is URL, content disposition and mimitype. So here as name is showing, we had written text strings and added allow scanning by media scanner. So if it will contain any error, then it will be removed. Then the notification visibility to visible on notify completed, and set the destination of our public directory to our directory downloads, and then given the subpath this guest name. So whatever the file name will be, it will be a subpath. Then we had finally created the download manager and get system service of our download service. Then we had enqueue our request in the download manager, and to make some physical change we had created one toast method to show user that download process is started. So this was our part 9, how to convert any website into a professional Android app, and you can see the output. So here is output. So output is loading, please wait. So you can check it by yourself by running this app in your device. By the way, Fiverr.com doesn't have any downloadable service, so we are not going to show you that. And also this is not working right now due to low internet connectivity. So thanks for watching our Android tutorials, and subscribe this channel if you like this content, and also like and share with your friends so they can also learn something new from our content. So this was our Android tutorial part 9. Thanks for watching.